Hi, I'm Mitch, and this is a quick video on how to install and use the Developer tab. So activating the Developer tab is really easy. We just go up here to File, and then down to Options, and then Customize Ribbon up here. There it is. And then you can see this box for Developer just needs to be clicked, and then we hit OK. And there it is. Okay, so now if I want to use Developer to, say, record myself doing some repetitive data analysis, I can open a new tab and go to the Developer tab and say Record Macro. I got to give the macro a name, so I'm just going to call this one Example Macro 1. And then usually the default will be to save it in this workbook, but I've already chosen a couple times to save this into the personal macro workbook. That's what you want to choose because that will maintain the macro availability whenever you open a new version of it, a new instance of Excel. So we give it a name, we say store in the personal macro workbook, hit OK, and now you can see it's recording, and it's just going to record every single keystroke. So let's say I want to do, let's just make up some easy calculation here. And then I'm just giving it a few keystrokes to record so we have something of a program. And then maybe I'll highlight that cell, come back to Developer, stop recording. Okay, and now I'm going to close out of this instance, and I don't care to save this. Don't save. Well, actually, do you want to save the changes you made to the personal macro workbook? Yes! So now let's open a new instance of Excel and see if playing our macro repeats what I've just done. And we'll go to Developer, and we'll go to Macros, and we'll choose my example macro 1 that I just recorded, and we'll hit Run. And there it just redid everything for me. Now, if you have some kind of an error, like it didn't do what you expected it to do, you might want to jump into the code and see what happened. So we can go back to macros. There's example macro 1, and if we hit step into, it shows me the code that it wrote for that macro. And now you can start to look at what might have gone wrong, and you could start to debug this if you wanted to get into the coding. I hope this was helpful.